Hello everybody, Don't Blink here again with another Medal of Honor gameplay commentary for you guys, and today I've got a match of Sector Control on Dewagol Camp, using the F2000 today. And if you look at the score right now, you'll see that I did join this match a little bit late, and my team was a couple hundred points behind when I finally got onto the battlefield. So I really had to work my butt off during this match to keep all the flags capped, and you'll see what happens in the end, but I thought that the gameplay would be entertaining for you guys. I know a lot of people here on YouTube like to post gameplay where they're just absolutely destroying, or their team is absolutely destroying. So you don't really get super close matches that often. Just because, I mean, in reality, super close matches are extremely rare. D-Crew Colin posted on Twitter the other day talking about how every match he joins, he's either on a team that's getting completely stomped, or he's on the team that's stomping the enemy team. And there's not much middle ground. And I found that to be the case more often than not. You really don't come across two evenly matched teams very often, at least if you're just jumping onto random servers. If you have a favorite server with clan mates or what have you, you might have more exciting matches more regularly, but in just general public servers, it can be tough to have a really close, exciting match. So that's why I wanted to post this gameplay. I don't know how many of you are still interested in seeing Medal of Honor gameplay. I guess you can let me know about that in the comments to this video. But every once in a while, I pop on and have a bit of fun. The game's pretty dead at this point, which is to be expected. I mean, there were quite a few missteps that this game had when it first came out. The damage was pretty darn high on just about every weapon, and especially sniper rifles. And there wasn't enough recoil and bullet spread by a lot of people's standards, and as a result it had a very limited audience, and the life cycle was not as lengthy as I think DICE and EA probably would have hoped. But it does look like they're going to be making a Medal of Honor 2. So we'll see how that turns out. Hopefully they'll give the developers a bit more time to polish the product and put out something a bit better than this first initial foray into the Medal of Honor modern setting. Although I do still contend that returning to World War II with Medal of Honor would be pretty sweet to see. I don't know how many of you are actually interested in this game, but Red Orchestra 2 is coming out later this month, and I'm actually looking forward to it quite a bit. I didn't play the first one, so who knows, I might end up picking up Red Orchestra 2 and not liking it at all, but it's a World War II first-person shooter. Pretty sure it's PC exclusive, and it seems to be a pretty hardcore, complex game. I know they're really being very, very supportive of the modding community, which is a true rarity in this day and age. DICE still hasn't really given a solid answer on mods when it comes to Battlefield 3. I guess we'll have to wait and see on that. But I'm rooting for you guys, those of you who make mods and those of you who play a lot of mods, because I think mods for video games and PC games in particular really extend the life of a game and add even more reasons for people to buy that game. I mean, just look at Minecraft and how many mods and adventure maps and all that good stuff have come out for that game. That game's not even complete yet. It's still in beta, and they just have mods up the butt. It's pretty impressive, and it gives people lots of stuff to do. I mean, you can just go online and find tons of mods, get texture packs that make the game look exactly the way you want it to look, and so on and so forth. So back to Red Orchestra 2, some other cool things. It's going to have bipods, kind of like Battlefield 3 is going to have for certain weapons. So that's a pretty sweet feature. And just all in all, it looks to be a really cool game. It does focus a lot on the multiplayer. And the single-player campaign, I don't know. To me, just looking at the feature list and reading the developer's description of the single-player campaign, I think it's going to be a bit of an afterthought. But who really cares, right? I mean, most people spend 95% of their time on first-person shooters these days playing the multiplayer, so I'm not too worried about that, and I think I will pick it up, maybe do a video or two for you guys. But let me know what you think of Red Orchestra 2. Obviously, those of you on consoles aren't going to be able to play it, but it's looking pretty cool. And we also have Deus Ex Human Revolution coming out later this month. I might pick that up, depending upon the reviews. I've always been interested in that franchise, just because the whole concept and storyline sounds kind of cool, but I've never actually played one, so this might be my first. Who knows? But yeah, other than that, I mean, you guys know the other big games that are coming out soon. We've got Gears of War 3 coming out in September for you 360 players, and Uncharted 3 is coming out on November 1st, is it? I don't know. But it's coming out later this year, and we've got Battlefield 3, obviously, Modern Warfare 3, Skyrim, Rage, and a number of other games. So lots of good stuff coming out very, very soon, by the end of the year. It's also been confirmed by both AMD and NVIDIA that new graphics cards, or at least new GPUs, are going to be shipped out by the end of the year. So that means probably either by the end of the year or very, very early next year, we're going to see new cards from both manufacturers. So that's exciting for us PC folk yet again. But yeah. I don't really have much else to talk about. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this gameplay so far. I was just running around like a chicken with my head cut off. It was running a marathon. Might as well have been. But something I really like about Medal of Honor is that the grenades for the different classes are all unique. So you have smoke grenades for the rifleman, and I feel bad for that guy and his hatchet. Wasn't able to pick me up, and I don't know what that guy was doing, but I was able to take him out pretty easily. The F2000 is really good in this game. I still don't think it's quite as good as the M16, but it's a fun gun to use. It sounds awesome, and I don't know. There's something about the F2000 that always tickles my fancy in every game I play that features it. Even in Modern Warfare 2 and Bad Company 2, I've really liked this gun, and hopefully it'll be in Battlefield 3. Don't know, but I'm looking forward to it. And other than that, I don't really have much else to talk about. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I guess I'll just let the gameplay play you out for the rest of the video. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Charlie, target locked.
5 seconds impact. Successful engage, over.
They got Bravo!
Grenade out!